ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams. How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Night Swim. Guys, okay, let me, for the newbies to my channel, I am a horror guy. I love me some horror movies. I've seen some shit you guys wouldn't even believe. Okay? I've seen some shit. Now, this movie, which I'm going to give credit to AJ on this one, this was much like the Amityville Horror. Dude gets possessed, and he's got to kill some people to appease the demons. Now, this happens in a pool, which there are some nuggets of some cool ass shit in this movie. Like, they're like underworld. Like when they start showing you that when she's at the end of this movie, when she's going to rescue the kid, it shows all the people that this thing has claimed over time under there. And it's really cool. And like the way they look and they're trying to hold them down and all this stuff. And it does, like, that part looks really cool. But like a swimming pool is not as scary. It really isn't. And it's really not. They don't sell the dread enough in this movie. Like, I used to be afraid of pools because I watched Friday the 13th and I thought Jason was at the bottom of my pool. I really did. But this movie didn't sell the dread when they're underwater and can't. There's one moment that, like, you kind of get it, but also, like, some of the effects in this movie was really bad. The smoke stuff that goes in right when he gets fully possessed by this pool just looked really bad and didn't look like cool at all. So the story of Night Swim, now that I've completely shat on this movie, it's so this house was built on a lake or something that healed the sick, but it also needed to take a victim. So you get healed, they get a victim, a soul or something like that. But now it's been over time and it's been there for doing it for hundreds of years, and now it's a pool. It's not even like the water from the lake or anything like that. It's just like new pool water, which may be from, like, I don't know. But Wyatt Russell, he had brain lesions and stuff like that. He was a baseball player and now he can't do it. The pool starts healing him and he wants to go back and start playing baseball again because that's what makes him whole. We have this stupid fucking moment where he's gonna help teach Little League thing, right? And the dude's like, hey, you want to hit a couple? And Wyatt's like, yeah, sure. Like, whiffs him the first two, but then, like, the pool, like, imbues him with power. And he goes and hits the ball. And they slow motion to the hit of the ball. And it's to show that the pool has made him super strong, which we'll get to that in a minute. But it rips the ball open and hits it so far, it hits the lights and busts the lights, right? And it's just so dumb because they go to this slow motion. They could have just not done that. And the kid goes and finds the ball to get him to autograph it. Then they could have shown the ball how bad it got messed up. They should have done it like that instead of doing this slow motion tear shit. It was so dumb. And this is from James Wan and Blumhouse, and this was just bad, man. Like, I'm praying to God that this is not at Halloween Horror Nights this year, because I don't know how they're gonna make this motherfucker scary unless you, like, go into the pool. And that's, let me get back to you when they start announcing houses. But let me go over the actors in this movie. We have Wyatt Russell, we have Carrie Condon, we have Gavin Warner, Judy Long, Edward Martinez. Not a lot of, like, not a lot of like big name people, but Wyatt Russell is actually cool as shit in this movie. He reminds me of a lot of buffed, jacked Ryan Reynolds from the remake of Enemyville Horror, which I will still say is one of the best remakes that we've ever gone on a movie. But he just reminds me of that, like just jacked up and everything. He sells this movie. There's a moment where he's like going through and he's terrorizing his daughter because she needs not help and everything. Why the son, the weaker of everybody in the family, is gonna be the victim. But he's like picking her up by one hand. He's holding her by her hair. All this, and he looks so damn menacing. And it's really dope. Like I said, this movie had a nugget of cool, and it's just all out bad overall. There's a throwaway line to set up the end of this movie where she's like, oh yeah, my dad was a Navy SEAL, and I was doing diving drills since I was 6. And I was like, oh, we know how, okay. She's going to have to dive in the pool to save the kid. Got it. Thank you. Should have put it up on a billboard or had somebody run up in the seats and smack everybody. I don't know. 2024 is not starting off so well with the movies, but we'll get there. We get there. There's some good stuff coming out this year. Where does this lie on my 5-star reviews scale? The story is a 3. The cinematography is a 3.5. The characters, I didn't like any of the goddamn characters, except for Wyatt Russell. I think that's why I gave it the half point. 2.5. The design of this movie is kind of cool. 3, which brings our total to 3. It's a slightly above average movie, but don't expect it to be anything great at all. But definitely go see it. Support your local theater. Thank you guys so very much for watching this review. Please leave a comment down below. What did you think of Night Swim? What do you think of James Wan and Blumhouse officially merging? Could be good, could be bad, but everybody got paid. You definitely know it. That happened. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Help us grow in 2024. Woo! And I will see you in our next review, guys. Bye.